Yo, welcome to episode 3 of Labwork. I'm in the booth right now with my nigga Kazper, and we gonna break it down, man. We gonna jump straight into it, because my man's got a lot going on right now. He got the mansion party that's about to pop off, supposed to be a big-ass show.
Yeah.
And you already know we have to set it off, man. We ripped the cipher. This nigga ripped the cipher. Fucking, I just followed up trying to sweep up the ashes, but
This man killed it.
we gonna jump into it, man. I gotta ask. Fucking, we were chopping it up a little bit before the show.
Yeah.
So what's going on, man?
It's like this, man. Like, look, shout out to anybody that I mentioned too, man. I'm not trying to bash nobody, you know what I'm saying, in the game at all.
Of course, bro.
Yeah, we all trying to collaborate with everybody, man. But your boy Hitman Beats, man, he coming out with a Vegas compilation, and respect, big ups to him. You know what I'm saying? He want to get the Vegas finest. So I hit him on the inbox. Long story short, right? And I tell him, let me get on the track. You know what I mean? Let me get on one. He hit me back, and his response was, you tripped out on the homegirl, which I guess, long story short, I find out is a fake promoter that I tripped on that wanted me to pay to have my fans come to pay to watch me pay to perform. It made no sense at all, right?
Okay, so the fake bitch was actually his homegirl.
Yes. Yeah, I found out that she got little plugs, right? Yeah, so
That's the part we didn't get to. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
that's his homegirl. So he goes, you dissed the homegirl too bad. You know, you be wilding out a little too much, man. And like I said, man, I'm not trying to wild out on nobody, bros. I'm just trying to collaborate with everybody, do music with everybody, you know. And then I asked him, it got a little personal versus business, because then I said, well, what does me, having an issue with your homegirl have to do with what the best of what Vegas has to offer? I go, what if XXL Freshman of the Year did that? What if they only got people on it that they liked, you know what I mean, that wanted to work with them? No, they don't. They got people in there that Lil Uzi Vert damn near dissed XXL hella times. You see, they do fresh.
Eminem done diss XXL so many times. He made the cover like.
Yeah. They put Famous Dex on the preview of the cover and then took him off because he dissed him and said, I don't even want to be on that, but they want me to be on it. Then they finally took him off. How do you don't bring emotions into it. It's business. So you know what I mean. If I'm rocking with the finest, put me on there with the finest. If I'm not, then I'm not. I completely understand it, you know what I'm saying? But make it because of that, and don't make it because, I had an issue with a promoter or whatever that
Who came at you wrong?
Thank you very much. Yeah. I got subliminal after subliminal put on me, bro, and then I finally took it a little personal, and I said, listen, I'm not about none of that. We ain't gonna get into it on camera, but I just told her, she basically said, pull up. So I was like, well, what's up then? And, I got a little over ahead of myself, man, but yeah. So anyway, Hitman, long story short, though, man, he's putting together a great tape, man, called, I think it's like the 89 Vegas compilation or something like that. And it's supposed to be dope. You are probably not going to see me on that shit. In the next 2 months, we're going to have a mixtape with hard copies. We're going to be giving them around for free. We'll have like 50 to 100 copies we're giving them around. Everybody will be able to download it for free. Then we're working on the album, man. We're doing a 12-track album, and that one's going to be big, man. And what we doing is we supporting the hood by doing it, bro, because I'm not finna give it to any. I got a couple mom and pop shops that want to, they want to sell it,
right.
And I'm cool with that, and I'm not finna do any of that. I'm finna give it to every one of my homeboys, and I'm breaking everybody off for 25% off the rip. So basically, I hand somebody 10 albums, they sit there and they go sell them for $100, they getting 25 off the top. So anybody everybody's making money. I'm trying to break it off for the homies too. So I'm not trying to make nothing, bro. If you really do the math, after doing all your finances and everything, you ain't making really much off your first album.
That's the game.
But we gonna put the game on as far as Vegas is concerned. You know what I mean, and let them know what's what, man. And then we'll see. We'll take 2017 by storm. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. Like, I'm glad to hear that, and it's disappointing to hear about how that shit went. Cause the big issue I've always noticed with Vegas cats and shit is like niggas are sensitive. Like, they too sensitive, and they can't separate business from feelings, man. Like, you can't be in the boardroom like, oh, well, I'm mad because you did such and such here and there. But like, nah, nigga, this is the boardroom. Let's get this business. Let's get this money.
Yeah.
Like, before I knew you, I knew of you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You feel me? So, like, it's not like you ain't got a fan base or nothing, or you ain't got an established set that you could bring toward the project. So, it's more his loss than anything else, you feel me?
Exactly.
Like,
man,
don't get me wrong, Hitman got his crowd. Like, a lot of
he
niggas
killing
know
it, man.
Hitman.
He killing it, man. No diss
you
to
know?
him, man.
It's like you would have bought something else to it too. So I can't think of how many artists he can get to put together a compilation. Because I know most of the Vegas niggas out
And
there.
he said he doing 4 to 6 verses on every track on the album. I said, how you getting 4 to 6 hitters on every different track, and I ain't gonna be on that one?
And that make me wonder, like, is this gonna be the same niggas every track?
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah. He got D-Cross, Lil Socks. He got.
Who else you got, nigga?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting there trying to think, and
it'll be a lot of, it'll be the big homie D Flores. Shout out to D Flores. He cool too, man. But it'll
ain't
probably
he
be.
locked up?
Nah, he back, bro. He back. Yeah, he doing his thing, man.
Did
Shout
he
out
beat
to
the
him.
case?
Nah, he's still fighting, man. He's still fighting. Yeah. We all fighting a little something, man.
We all got some
fighting
shit.
something.
Speaking of it, man, like...
Grab that for me. Grab that water for me. Appreciate you, family. Go ahead.
I heard you got your own little situation going on with the legal thing. I don't want to get too much in it because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. But I mean, how you looking on that front? You gonna do
basically,
some time, or you gonna be home to make this music shit?
No, I'm gonna make this music, man. It's like this. I found out it's got to do with who you know and what fees you pay. What fees you pay? For example, let's just say in a legal term, money talk. If I don't get bailed out and I'm sitting in jail over that type of case, I'm going to prison. You know, but if you post $100,000 bail. And you hire a great counsel, a great law firm behind you, which I did. Things change a little bit. You know what I mean? So I try to tell everybody, man, anybody that's trying to get up in the game, man, know your laws, bro. Because truthfully, we'll get into another interview later, man, and I'll tell you the details after I take this deal that they giving me, man. But basically, I was doing something to help people. Allegedly, I was doing something to help people. I'm being charged with a large amount, allegedly, of marijuana and other contraband, almost 100 pounds, to be specific. So a lot of stuff. Yeah, we're talking about $250,000 or so. But with that being said, I find out that it doesn't matter if I was helping people. It doesn't matter if I was helping save kids from having seizures or helping people cure cancer. It don't matter, bro. It's got to do with all the money. So when I told them what I allegedly was doing and went to admit to it, they didn't care that I was helping people cure cancer. They didn't care because their kid didn't have an epilepsy issue and didn't want to have seizures. So basically, then all of a sudden I started paying the right people, and all of a sudden everybody cared. So now they want to get me on like a gross misdemeanor, felony upon completion, gross misdemeanor. I'm looking at a mandatory, prison sentence. But I think what they're going to do is suspend it because they said the DA is not opposing probation. That's just a summary of it,
X happened here with Y. Did this? D came in. Here's the situation.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I hear that. Now, this mansion party thing, man, how did that come about?
So, man, check this out. Like I said again, man, anybody that I mention in this interview, man, there's no disrespect towards, no hard feelings to. But basically, I hit up a dude that I had personal a friendship with that I knew him a little bit, basically, not a friendship, but a dude named Shawty. Anybody that knows him, Bucky Howard. He's a host and a rapper. Basically, he ends up hitting me up and telling me about the party. I end up going and telling him I want to get on the set list. I say, I make a joke, bro. I say, how are you gonna do a party like that in my town and not hit me up to be on it, right? So he hits me back and goes, bring 30 people, he said. I forgot exactly. He said, bring 30 people, bro, and I got you, you're on. So I said, bet. I started selling tickets online, how they do it through like Eventbrite and stuff.
Right.
I start selling tickets. I sold like 10, 12 tickets. Nothing serious, just started. But I find out I actually go around that dude, and because I'm not hearing back from Shawty no more after he already said he put me on it, and I'm not on any set list, I'm not on any flyers or nothing. And I find out who's actually running the whole party. And the homie, he was like, man, you don't have a lot of music out. I don't know if I could put you on, and you know what Facebook Live is, right?
Yeah.
So I'm on Facebook Live. I'm driving in the car for no reason, just just having fun with it. And I'm driving with the homie, and he ends up getting on. And I'm driving. I'm going like 75 on the freeway, and I see he logs on, and I go, let me just spit something for you right now, because I know he got someone else onto I think it was not the Hemp Fest. I know he got someone to the Michael Jackson party, but it might have been the Hemp Fest too. So I go, let me spit something for you right now. I spit something just off the head, just keep ripping it, you know what I mean? And he inboxes me and he goes, I want you at my show. And I was like, well, how many tickets I got to sell? He tells me. I come to him immediately, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on the set list now. It's going to be live as hell, man. Any details, man, it's going to be like a 28,000 square foot mansion. Anybody knows a big house, man, that's freaking huge. You get lost in that thing.
Yeah.
19 bedrooms. We're doing a pool party, man, from 11 a.m. till 4 p.m., I believe it is. And then we doing an after party / nightclub from 7 until close. Basically, we're assuming around 2 or 3 a.m., somewhere around there. We have security in there, so nobody got to worry about nothing going crazy, you know what I mean? We'll have a security team in there. We got people that are going to be doing catering, doing Chinese food for decent prices, different businesses. That way you ain't got to like leave somewhere, because it's going to be a long show. People going to be sweating a lot for 7 hours. Yeah. And then we doing pre-sale tickets. They going $20 a ticket, and $35 if you want open bar with it. We got real bartenders. Anybody that's seen the commercial, have you seen the commercial?
Well, I'm trying Netflix.
Yeah, and anybody that's seen the commercial though, it's live though. No, it's through Facebook. I'll send you the link and I'll show you. It's crazy live. It's a real stage, real venue, real lighting system, real PA system. It's not in someone's backyard or a small underground. It's technically called an underground nightclub, but it's the most real party you've ever been to at someone's house. Long story short, man, it's gonna be crazy. After I got into it with the dudes, I'll touch base on it right now, but after I did get into it with the dudes, I basically pulled the other tracks down, and because I had a music video for Pussy Nigga, I kept that one up. So actually, I was going to get rid of them all. I'm actually glad I didn't, you know what I'm saying, because it kind of touches on my past, and it shows how much I evolved just as an artist, overall as a person, you know. But yeah, long story short, again, basically it went like this. The United Rebels was having issues. Now that it's like, you know, with all due respect, I'm not finna throw shade on anybody, bro, but everybody knows nobody's really heard of them again. So, I mean, there's no shade, but I mean, have you, tell me what the last Rebels song was.
I mean, I can't even say, I mean, I know Apollo Crews.
What's his last song?
Only because I know him.
What's the last song?
I can't even tell you.
Thank you.
I think the last thing I heard from him was like Super Bowl ring.
Okay, you know how long ago that was? That's almost when I was messing with his camp. He finished that one.
That was a Super Bowl, and it wasn't this past Super Bowl.
That tells you something right there. When I was messing with his camp, we put a lot of exposure on. But anyways, it ain't no shade or nothing. But basically, we was having issues. Apollo put me on to the crew, to everybody, you know what I mean? He put me on, I was a little homie or whatever. So basically, when Apollo dipped out of the crew, that same night, I said, well, I'm good, because I'm going to run with him. You know what I'm saying? He the one that, with the studio, he the one doing everything, putting me on. I'm running with, I'm being loyal. You know what I'm saying? I got loyalty tattooed on the side of my head for a reason, you know what I'm saying? I was being loyal. And the United Rebels wanted to jump me because they felt shade, because I was like, no, I'm good. Like, I was a little disrespectful with it, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, nah, fuck y'all, I'm good. Like, and Apollo, like a week later, he go and jump right back on the Rebels and shit. So I'm like, and then at that point, I got dudes, and they ended up, I got out the hospital, man. I got a couple lean, I'll never forget it, bro. And I go to the mailbox, check the mail. One of the dudes was there, one of the dudes from my music video. If you remember the video at all, there's a dude that's all pop locking, that's like super buff, little Mexican dude. And so he comes to the mailboxes, you know, he walks up on me. I'm already knowing what it is. So, you know, he goes to press me. You know what I mean? I was like, look, bro, this is $60. You know what I mean? He was like, well, that's my $60. I'm like, listen, bro, I've got $40 in my pocket right now. I'm A1. I'm a real one, bro. I got $40 in my pocket. I'm in Debo sandals, bro, with a cup of lean, with a hospital band on, bro, checking the mail. But I'm knowing if you walk up on me in my complex, you was waiting for me, like. Yeah. So he walked up on it. I said, look, bro, I got like 40 right here, bro. I'll get you 20 later. And he said, cool. You know what I mean? I noticed him like stalling certain things, and I go to walk away. Right when I walk away, I see two cats running from this way at me, and then I see him and the other homie that was walking away start running from behind. Then I see like 6 people jump out of bushes, like, bro. Nigga. I went to go hit one dude, bro. Some dude hit me from behind with something, bro. I dropped, homie, and they was cold with it too, bro. They just kept smashing me, bro. I tried to get up and just kept smashing me. They wouldn't even let me try and take a crucial whooping on my feet. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro. So they got me good, bro. They put me in the IC in intensive care or whatever. I got out of that. That's when I quit doing music, because I said, you know what? Apparently, this shit's serious. It wasn't over no $60. You know what I'm saying? I was like, because they knew. I mean, Apollo was their whole squad, and then when I came on, you know, we was really doing something. Like, you see what I'm saying?
I couldn't name any other rapper from United Rebels except for Apollo.
He like Apollo, man. He dope with it though. If he had better. He got a good bar structure. If he had better marketing and everything, man, he dope. He didn't fuck around and be like a Drake. He got a whole OVO sweatshop and shit. He got one dude doing this, doing cameraman, one dude ghostwriting. He got a whole. I give shout out to Apollo, bro. He doing his shit.
Apollo, that's my nigga. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Apollo Crews, like, he's showing me support in a lot of situations. That's my dude, you know. Like, yeah. And but. What's real is real. Out of the United Rebels squad, if they're even still a squad, he's the only one I know.
That's the problem when you know that, when you don't know if they're a squad. That's mine.
Yeah, like to that shit. Like, I don't even know if they're a crew like anymore. Like, I know him, but I don't know anybody else that's like really fucking with it like that. Like, I mean, bro, fuck, man, that's crazy, bro. Like,
yeah, bro, it was nuts, bro. So that's why I got about the game. You know what I'm saying? And then basically, I kept rapping with the homies, and I started getting better. Started rapping with D. Flores on a couple things, rapping with a bunch of different people. You know Ruger Rico?
Yeah, I know
Ruger Rico, G Momo. You know, I got tracks with all them that I ain't put out yet. But I'm just waiting for the timing wasn't right and all that type of stuff, man. But now we working on projects, and it seems like that writer's block of that issue that I had, that's gone. So
it comes and goes, man.
yeah, we've been knocking out studio twice a week, man, getting it done like it's nothing. You know what I mean? We record verses in 5 minutes or something like that. So we doing it.
That's what's up, man. I mean, I see you moving. I see the progress.
I appreciate it.
There was a long time where I didn't see you. I mean, obviously I know now why. Like, there was a long time. There was a lot of times where I saw you, then I didn't see you. Then now I see you back again. It's like with a vengeance and shit. Like,
yeah, man. Also, man, look, it was like when I moved for like 6 months to Arizona, right? And then my bad, you know, I ain't an eye contact type of dude, but so I moved like to Arizona for about 6 months or whatever. When I came back, I ended up, you know, doing my thing, whatever, just staying low for like a year, and then I got into a company where I made a lot more money than I ever could, or pretty much ever could, unless you like a Drake or something like that, that you ain't making no money like I was making last year. So I was getting it in, and that's why I have these alleged charges and things like that or whatever. But yeah, man, we $100,000 richer.
Can't complain with that.
You know what I mean? We 6-figure dudes. You know what I mean? Now we drive new cars now, so it's good, man. Hard work pays off. That's what they say, right? You know
and that's what's up, man. Like, and I see you moving, and that's
Appreciate
the thing.
that,
like,
bro.
Cats could be like, "Ah, this nigga full of it," but like, I see you moving, bro, and that's what
Appreciate
matters. So, like, when are we gonna get the mixtape? When are we gonna get the album?
Mixtape's gonna be in a yeah. Just give them a little taste of it, right? I'm gonna basically I'm gonna drop. This is the whole thing. I was just talking with my manager about it last night. Shout out, boss man. Yeah. But so basically we're gonna do like 25 tracks. Well, after that's 25 tracks, we're gonna end up putting about 6 or 7. That's, you know what I mean. They in the middle. I'm never gonna put out something bad, nothing that I wouldn't bump. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put out about 6 or 7 tracks. I'm gonna put my like 12 hitters out of those 25 on my album. You know what I mean? And then out those other ones, if I feel, as long as I got a good 6 or 7 that's still good-ass tracks, we're going to give them a little taste of what it is. And just for everybody to know, literally, that everything that's going to be on the album is going to be better. I mean, I might put one crazy slapper on there that people are going to be like, holy shit, but everything on that album is going to be cracked. So I want you to be able to play my album and then go from from track 1, and you sitting in your car and you at track 4, and it got better. You know what I'm saying? Through the whole way. I don't want you to go to my track 3 and go, well, track 3 coulda. You ain't have to do that one. You would
no
shoulda
skip
went.
button, basically.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want no skip button on it. Yeah. If you got a 30-minute drive in Vegas, I want you to listen to Kazper. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I usually listen to most of my music, nigga. When I'm going from fucking Lake Mead and Boulder Highway to fucking North 5th and Tropical, nigga, let me throw this one project in, let me bump this shit the whole way there. That's how I get most of my reviews done.
Spotify.
Shit, just like bam, and just let it go.
So I'm gonna touch in on a little bit of a touchy subject right now, bro. So check it out. So I had like a little bit of an issue about 9 months ago, or a year ago, or something like that, where I had a controversial issue with a racist issue. So basically, I wanted to break this all down real quick for the people on this interview. That way we got this knocked out of the way. That way I gotta never hear this shit again, right? One, I come from a predominantly black gang. Okay, I come from like where I was born and raised at. Anybody that knows me, I'm not from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I was raised around a bunch of hitters that and he knows everywhere I was, bro, that I was around my people. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter if he was white, black, Mexican, or in between. When I got into this rap culture, it was like this, bro. I took it hella personal because everybody wanted to call you a wigger, say you want to be black because I'm rapping, because I said anything. So my first track, Pussy Nigga, I got so much hate. I think I got like 97 likes or something like that. And I think I got like 75 dislikes. You know what I mean? Just because they was like, you know, constantly hating, man. Start off real quick. 1, I'm not fucking racist, period. 2, after I dropped that, and then I kept getting hate, and for the way that I was speaking, and the way that I was talking, or slang, whatever the hell you want to call it. So I said, I don't want to be black. I said, I'm proud to be white. And then immediately someone hit me with a comment and said, you Nazi. So I started getting called a Nazi, right? So then this escalated, right? So that's the jump, right? So then I post a picture that I got homeboys or whatever that do what they do, man. I got homeboys that are hitters from the hood. I got homeboys that are penitentiary hood motherfuckers for life, you know what I mean? So one of my white homeboys or whatever, he had this thing that he sent me or whatever, and he said, look, it said white pride on it. It said, don't be uncomfortable because you're proud of your religion. Anybody that's got a problem with that is a racist person. And I posted that on my Facebook, and because it had like a circle with a cross, which has to do with like I think it's an Irish culture cross, you know what I mean? Or I don't know the exact English culture cross or whatever. But because it had that, everybody was like, I started getting called a neo-Nazi, a Nazi, a bunch of crazy shit, bro. So
I don't even know the difference between a
I don't know either, bro. On God, I don't, right? So, but the point is, bro, is it's fucking retarded, bro. So I want to get that cleared up, man. You know, everybody, man, hit me up on my Facebook. I just got an official music page, Facebook, that they can come at me on. It's still Kazper Mane, KazperMane. What is it? Official music pages. It goes under the nickname, so you'll know the difference between my personal and my music. July 30th, man. Hit me up if you want to get tickets. They $20 pre-sale. It's gonna be $35 or $30 at the door, and $35 open bar or $50 and up at the door, man. It's gonna be crazy. Come check me out. We shooting a music video. We gonna be in there, man. Everybody gonna be having a blast, man.
For sure.
I can't wait, man.
One last thing on the whole topic of that racist shit. I know niggas who vouch for him, like niggas that I consider like family.
Thank
that vouch
you.
For the dude, like
my
little man's A-Money, my folks, Maserati, like they vouch for him.
Man, I've been dealing with those
They didn't go
people.
for that, like A-Money, that's my little dude.
Yeah.
Him and my brother.
We just left A-Money
went to
before we
school.
came here
Like,
right now, bro.
that's
We
my
just
nigga.
left A-Money.
Like he'll tell you straight up, that's
Yeah.
my nigga, and they vouch for him. So that's good enough for me, man. Fucking niggas.
I
too
appreciate
sensitive
the
anyway,
love, bro.
so. You know what it is, SonyVegas.com, Labwork, and this bitch, my boy Kazper, man. Fuck with us, we doing it big. We gonna keep it moving, putting the city on all 2016. Deuces.
Get